So Hayes, bless Hayes, because the whole time I was panicking yesterday trying to figure out how I had done something wrong with this Lego build. It turns out I just wasn't following the instructions all the way, because the instructions show this piece here and you put this little guy on top of it. And then you put this little guy on top of it. And then you add these two pieces, which would solve my problem. So if I had just read through the actual, like, instructions, all I was looking at was this. I was not looking at this, even though this has a 1 and this has a 2. So, Hayes, you are the real MVP VIP GOAT. How's it going, you guys? Wolf, it's so good to see you. Happy, what is today? Tuesday? Tuesday. Jonathan, how's it going, my friend? How is it going? It is Tuesday, and I am currently semi-battling. I do feel like I am missing. Okay, wait. I'm supposed to have 2 of these little pieces, and I feel like I'm missing one. I have gray ones. Oh no, now we have another problem. I have gray ones, but I do, okay, wait. Here, oh, nope, it was upside down. It looked gray. Crisis averted. Crisis averted, oh my gosh. And then you put them on top of these 2 little guys, these 2 little dudes. And then they go on here. And watch, they're gonna fit beautifully because of course they do. Ta-da! Oh. But this piece also goes on there. Oh, wait, what? Well, now I'm also confused because... Okay, wait. We build that, and then it goes like this. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. My Lego build, it's all coming together. That's why they said lift this up and put the thing on the other thing. Right? I know nothing about Gears of War. That is not something that I am familiar with. I don't know anything about it. And I feel like there have actually been a lot of games that have recently been released, like as far as, you know, remasters or whatever. There's this Oblivion remaster, which I know nothing about, but everybody's kind of going crazy over. I know nothing about that. I think it has to do with Skyrim, but I never played Skyrim. So, okay, I'm going to follow the instructions. 1. This goes in this. And then this goes in this. Ta-da! And then we get 2. Hopefully in the same. So there have been a lot of there have been a lot of announcements of games and stuff that I'm just like, I am super happy and excited for that community. And I think that's wonderful. I still haven't watched that trailer for that Claire Obscura game or whatever, because I just keep forgetting about it. And because every time I pull up YouTube right now, my girls are obsessed with watching that monster comparison video, because it has the Pokemon Eternatus in it, and that's Charlotte's like all-time favorite Pokemon. She's kind of weirdly obsessed with it. And so it has all these monsters that it shows it goes from like Sackboy from like the PS PlayStation games, who's supposed to be really tiny. It goes up to like Kirby, and then it goes all the way up to all these insane like the Brethren Moons or something from Dead Space, and all these crazy creatures. And Charlotte and Auden are kind of like obsessed. Jane, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday indeed. And we actually had kind of a storm today. We got some really stormy weather. What's it like where you are? Are you having like tornado watches / warnings left and right? Because we've had quite a few tornado watches, and then of course we got that insane one that Padawan showed a picture of. That was probably the closest it's ever been to us. But we had this really crazy dark storm kind of like move in today, but it only lasted for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something. And then it was over. Got emails from the school. They were like, yeah, if we need to shelter in place, we'll shelter in place. You know, I'm like, okay, all right. Sounds great. Like I trust you guys with my children. Hey, it's Stolzis. We had bad stuff up in Wisconsin a week or so ago. Nothing hit us, thankfully. Yeah, we're safe. Everything is safe. But I mean, somebody somewhere had something happen. I'm sure. Like somebody must have had either damage or, you know, whatever. So I'm glad you're safe as well, because that is really scary. I think my mom was in a tornado, if I remember right. I feel like I heard her say that. I feel like I heard her say she was in a tornado and that it sounded like a train. I don't know. But we've had a couple like warnings, and then today we got a warning, and I got an email from the school, and they said, you know, if needed, then we will shelter in place. But it rained really hard for about 10 minutes. And I was like, come on, Auden, let's go watch Lord of the Rings in bed. But I gotta be careful with like what she watches regarding Lord of the Rings, because like, I was like, where do I start? Do I start? Like, I guess I could technically start at the beginning, but there's a lot of talking. And so I needed some action, but I was like, well, I guess we could do the Mines of Moria, which she likes because of the Balrog and all that stuff, and the creature on the outside of it. And that's all well and good, but like, I can't just let it go, because I knew I was probably going to fall asleep. And I was like, I can't just let it go, because if I just let it go, then there's that whole Uruk-hai fight at the end where people are getting like beheaded and all sorts of, or not people, but Boromir and that Uruk-hai and all that stuff. So I was like, I have to be very careful about what I was showing her. What's your emergency? I don't consider that an emergency. Hey, it's Doom and VT. I did. I figured out that I can't read. I was looking at this and totally not even looking at step number 2. So we have now moved on. Yes, I did figure out the thing with the thing. Feel very grateful for that. And then this is going to go. I cannot get your blue marble right now. Landrider, are you in? Wait. Are you in Italy right now? No. Yeah, happens all the time, I'm sure. And I figured out it all came together. Like Kronk, it all came together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Apparently I just need to learn to read. Just need to learn to read. It's true. I know, but I can at least read numbers. 1, 2. I was just looking at this right here and was like, why isn't this working? Well, 2. Yeah. See, I was like, I don't know if you guys can see, but look, so it shows that you have to put these pieces underneath this thing. And remember what I was saying with this? I was like, it's almost like there needs to be an extra piece under there. I am so smart. SMRT. I am so smart. So smart. I know, it's true. You can't, I mean, I've heard that being a visual learner is actually kind of not a real thing. But I feel like I learn better when I have visuals over reading. But I feel like I learn the best when I have both. When I have words and pictures to put together. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I actually showed Jurassic Park. I showed the last scene of Jurassic Park to Charlotte the other night, and she was like, are you sure I can watch this? And I was like, yes. Like when the raptors come in and the T-Rex comes in and saves the day and everything, totally fine. But I did go back just a little farther, and we watched them crawl through the ceiling, and then the raptor comes up and pops through the ceiling vent, or like the ceiling thing, and the girl kind of falls, but they pull her up. And Charlotte looked a little, but I don't know, but it like, I don't know, that didn't seem like it would scare her to me. I don't know. I can't really describe it. She was fine, but, anyway, I've been thinking about that too, because I know she'll love it when she watches it eventually, but I gotta wait. She's such a sensitive soul. Also, it's Mac. How's it going, Mac? Are the ducks there yet? Oh my gosh. Do we have baby ducks? They could probably come like any day, right? Okay, now, oh, see, this is when the things, okay, wait. Okay, this is when these are gonna go in here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, here's a picture. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so this goes into the middle. Yeah, this goes into the middle. Auden talked about this. I think it's still a little too early. Okay. Oh, that's so exciting. That's so cute. There's not much cuter than baby ducks, except baby ducklings, or except baby bunnies. Baby bunnies are like weird. Oh, I see. There's like a. There it is. Got it. And then that goes where? Where does that go? Where does that even go? It goes through. Oh my goodness. I am an engineering master. At least I feel like I am. I'm not. But I feel like I am. She is obsessed with Stixel lately. Friday's the earliest. Okay, what's Friday? May what? May 9th? Because I think Saturday is the 10th. Okay, that's just, there's just 2 of those? Oh no, there's 4. Okay. How? I beg your pardon. How is that supposed to go in there? Oh, it comes from the back. Okay, I was going to say. That is just not possible. I'll tell you what. Yes, I did figure out the thing on the thing. Thanks to Hayes, honestly. Hayes posted that picture in the Discord and I was like, wow, I am not smart. Yay! Okay, they're not floppy anymore. Look at that, guys. We've got wingy dingy appendages types things. Yes, I know my shapes. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is so exciting. It's DJ, isn't it? It's DJ for sure. Here he is. He has come. Oh, okay. So we're making 2 of these. We're making 1 like that. You can look at the thing I'm building when after I finish working. And then we're doing, yes, I am so smart. SMRT. I beg your pardon. So this goes. Oh, see, I was going to download the app and then I didn't. And it would have behooved me to do that because this looks like it's upside down. Oh, yeah. See, this one goes here. And this one goes this way, right? Yes. And then this one goes on this side. Yeah. Okay. This one goes on this side. Oh, it's a, I think they're clipped onto the thing. You know what I'm saying? Behooved. It would behoove me. Yeah, we got hinge action. So we watched a little bit of Lord of the Rings today, but I ended up kind of falling asleep and I couldn't just leave it running. So then we switched to 2 Towers and we went to the Battle of Helm's Deep, but like, here's my 4-year-old like sitting up there watching all these people be murked by arrows. And I was like, I don't know. But I was so tired that I was just like, I was kind of vegging out and she eventually got bored. But then when I paused it, she got mad. And I was thinking, you weren't even really that invested. She loves the trees though. She really loves the trees. Oh man, dude, Wolf, I've been trying to work on a new channel trailer. And I was trying to find Tears of the Kingdom clips to put in it. And I was watching some of the VODs to kind of find clips. And man, it made me miss it a lot. I was like, I would pick this up immediately and play it right now. I would do that. I won't, but I would. I just love it so much. And actually, realistically, I would love to play Breath of the Wild, but I'm waiting. Why didn't you tell me? Well, because that's called backseating, my love. I really want to wait until I maybe potentially get a Switch 2 and then play Breath of the Wild and maybe do some sort of like, I can only use items people send me with the app or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be really fun, but maybe I would actually end up hating that. I don't know. Is my audio going wonky for anybody else? Oh no, I hope that's not the case. Oh, look at that. We're on bag number 4. Got that here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, where does this go? This sits right. Hold on. No, it goes like that. Oh, did I put it on the wrong? No, because that one goes on the other side. Yep. And then this one. Oh, once again, I am not smart. This one goes on this side. Yes. And then that one goes here. Oh. Oh. This thing, VT sent me a link for like a wall mount you can use for this, because I'll tell you what, this is not going to fit on any shelf I have. It's a wall mount where it sits up on the wall like this, and then you can see the wings come out. So I may have to invest because this is not fitting on any sort of. She says the baddie count in the depths doesn't count. Oh, who is this? Is this Duke Leto? I think this is Leto. Maybe? Hey, it's Grandpa. I saw all your old Star Wars Legos. I know. Speaking of, I need to get that game that Grandpa gifted. Because I know that Star Wars Legos are like a big piece of the Lego world. I know that that's kind of one of their... Yes, Auden. My Legos are from a movie that you have not seen. I almost watched that this morning, and then I was like, oh, I don't really feel like I should watch Dune with my 4-year-old around. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was... Okay, here's his head. I'm pretty sure that this is Leto. I'm pretty sure this is Duke Leto. We could all spit for him. Share our moisture. Share our water. No. I actually really love Stilgar a lot. Stilgar is great. He was great in the movie. I don't remember what he's like in the book, but he was great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Leto. I got all my little Lego pieces up on the... I know, what could possibly go wrong? And if I were to watch it, there's Leto. I think he has a gun. No, he has binoculars. I don't want to have to explain, like, Fade Rotha's, like, birthday celebration where he's, like, murdering men in a ring. I'm like, I think we're gonna pass on that. Fade Rotha. I think if I did have to pick a favorite between the two movies, I think I would pick the second one. I do love the second one a lot. But there's just a little bit more action in the second one. There he is. There's our boy. R.I.P. Okay. You go up there with the frog and with Duncan and with Lady Jessica, and Paul is back there somewhere. He fell somewhere. I don't know where he fell, but he fell somewhere. He's back there somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, now we're getting like little hinge action. Check my, I'm in the middle of a, well, not in the middle, but there's a girl in our, I don't know, Landrider, you can tell me what you think, but there's a girl in our youth group that has 3 pet snakes. And she offered to do a, oh, I never saw the miniseries. I did see the David Lynch one though. But she has these 3 pet snakes and she really wants to bring them and like educate us about them and show them off and teach us about them. And Auden, we had this conversation. Do I need to close your door? Okay, ask me your question really fast. I love you. Oh my God. No, the miniseries is not for little kids. Nope. No, it's not. It's called. Yeah, it's hard to explain. And so I text messaged the bishopric and was like, "Hey, this is the guy that's like the head of our church congregation, and then his counselors." And I was like, "Hey, so and so has these pet snakes that she wants to bring and like educate us about. I've been checking, I've looked in the handbook, the general handbook. I don't see any problems with it, but I just wanted to kind of run it by you guys." And they're acting like I'm bringing like feral coyotes into the building. I'm like, no. These are pet snakes that are handled often, that are non-venomous. Uh-oh, we just lost the internet. That was so random. Yeah, I checked I don't know. That actually hasn't happened to me in a while. Just my internet just totally cutting out altogether. But every once in a while, we actually have had two new internet providers that have kind of shown up, some new kids on the block. And they've shown up and we got fiber that was put in our backyard. And then we've had this other company called like MetroNet. So, okay, wait, there's Brightspeed and there's MetroNet. And I know nothing about them, but I don't know, how much are you guys paying for internet? We pay like $99 a month for basic internet through Spectrum. That's how much we're paying. And I don't know about you, but like we started out with Spectrum at like $40 a month or something. That seems pretty outrageous, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally, totally wrong. And maybe I am just not smart. And maybe, well, we kind of know that given my problems with following instructions, reading instructions. You're over $80? Okay. Because I had a friend that was like, well, we're only paying $70. And I thought, well, yeah, but y'all just moved here and you probably got like a new customer discount. We're in the exactly same situation as you. Started cheap with Spectrum. Now it's 101. Man. And I guess I'm just kind of like, I mean, listen, I don't know what goes into running an internet company. I have no idea. But what irritates me is that they're like, well, but we gave you faster speeds. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to pay for faster speeds. What we had before was fine. So can we go back to that? And they're like, oh, no, unfortunately, we can't. So you just forced faster speeds on me, but you made me pay for it. That doesn't make sense. Like, not everybody needs insanely fast internet speed. Like what we had before was working just fine. And to be honest, I don't notice a difference. And they're like, yeah, sorry, but we can't, basically just was like, Susie Grace just went live again. Woohoo. Oh, well, that happens. I know. See, so it starts out, they lock you in that, or they start you out with like and so that's what the internet companies are doing in our, what? Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. You can either eat the spicy Cheeto or not, or throw it away. I don't eat spicy Cheeto. Okay, well then you can throw it away. This child. We were just talking before I went live. I was like, Auden, listen, like I love you to pieces, but when mama is working. And it's really hard for me to focus on what I'm doing when you talk to me all the time. Do you understand? And she was like, yeah, mama, I understand. And now she's just talking at me like incessantly. I love her, but like, I miss the days when I could just, so here's what happened. She used to do, I used to stream during her nap time. That's what I did for almost all her life. And then when she started getting older and she dropped nap time, I tried streaming in the evenings and that did not go well. My energy levels were down and I could not stream and it did not work. And my schedule didn't work for the people that I had kind of like the community that I'd created. There were a lot of people that just couldn't make it at that time and it just was what it was. And I was like, well, it just is what it is. I'm just going to have to deal with it. But my energy levels were really low and I just couldn't do it. And so I was like, okay, here's how we'll do it. I'll put her in quiet time for an hour before we go get Charlotte from the bus. That gives her an hour and me an hour. And then we'll go get Charlotte from the bus and then they'll both do their TV watching screen time together. And then that will give me another hour, hour and a half to stream. And that's the only way I've been able to figure out how to do it. And for a long time, it worked great. And I'd put her in a room, close the door. She'd do great. She would be in there. I've got the monitor here. And then she had a bad dream one night. And ever since then, she refuses to let me close her door. And I'm like, so like, I have to deal with her just yelling at me over the baby gate. John, how's it going? Yes, my energy levels plummet by the end of the day. I'll tell you what. I'm so tired by the end of the day, which is so frustrating because there's so much I want to do with that time at the end of the day. And this is what every parent struggles with. Hayes can attest to this. Wolf can attest to this. Anybody in this chat that has kids can absolutely attest to this, that you have to squeeze all your adult life into like an hour and a half at the end of the day. And it's impossible. Hey, Paladrune. Yeah, yesterday I really struggled because I didn't read the instructions all the way. So I was really struggling. And thanks to Hayes, I figured it out. So appreciate it. Appreciate it, Hayes. Big shout out to Hayes. I know I billed for about the first 30 minutes of my stream and then my internet cut out completely. So like we're just now getting into this game. Okay, you guys, I cannot drive this home enough. I love this game so much. It's been a long time since I've played it. But Raymand Legends is one of my favorite side-scrolling platformers I've ever played in my life. It was Rayman Origins, and then Legends just made it even better. So I am beyond excited. I'm so excited. My sister and I were kind of talking about it the other day because she's been playing it. And we were discussing all the things that made us laugh about it. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Like I can't even describe it. Reading, it reminds me of that line from How to Train a Dragon. Wait, read while we're still alive? Why read stuff when you can just kill the stuff the book tells you about? So great. I love it. No, I have not cleaned my keyboard yet. That's okay. I'm not judging. It's totally fine. It's true. He's not sticking his butt up on the cover. Also, the soundtrack is top notch. I have to turn this up in my headphones. There is music playing right now. So how does it sound to you guys? Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. I just can't, it holds such a special place in my heart. I do love Florence Pugh. I really loved her on Hot Ones. She was very funny on Hot Ones. Can this be like turned up or does it sound okay to you guys? It looks like it's on the low side. Obviously it's supposed to be quieter than me, but let me know if I need to turn it up. I guess I'm supposed to go all the way down. Wait. Am I supposed to go all the way down? I guess so. It seems low. Okay, I looked at the thing and I was like, that seems kind of low. Better? Oh, we gotta go all the way down. I feel like I did not... you know what? For a while, I actually did do some of the daily, like... I did, like, the daily challenges. They have challenges, and they're different every single day. Some of them are like, how far can you make it? And the level will just keep going. Okay, all right, here's our beginning.
1 century. 1 entire century of yawning and snoring wildly. It seems that the heroes of the Glade of Dreams are under the effect of a mysterious snoozing power. Well, my little ones just needed to take a big nap.
That's the Bubble Dreamer. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is or what his job is, but...
They generated new demons, even more terrifying than before.
We got evil Teensies.
The Glade of Dreams is in danger, my friend. Go. Quickly, wake up our legendary heroes.
I think that's Murphy. Murphy is like a flying frog creature. And the animation is great. Oh, it's just fantastic. I love it. I'm so excited. So excited. They've stolen all these teensies, so in every level there are 10 teensies you need to rescue. And sometimes they're hidden, but you can basically kind of tell where you are in the level based on what teensy you've just... And here are our heroes. I think we're gonna slap them, actually. Yeah. Wake up! Everybody wake up! This is the only level I will be Raymand in because how do you... Okay, here's our first teensy. How do you run? Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta... Okay, first teensy. There are 10 teensies. There are a bunch of little teensies, and there's a king and a queen. Oh my gosh, everything about this brings back so many great memories. These are lums. Oh, biscuits, I just missed that. I'm used to holding down the wrong button. Okay. And if you get enough lums at the end of the level, you get a special little dance, which is great. Okay, so you hold down that to run? Okay. Oh. Whoa, what was that? He just did like a... Oh, okay, I understand. Secrets. Ooh. Can you guys hear the music and everything okay? Oh, biscuits. I think you can... Yeah, you can. So if you get the purple ones, all the ones after that... Oh, shoot, I missed him. All the ones after that are worth double. And you have to get a certain amount of teensies to get, like, 100% on the level or whatever. You win, like... Yeah, there's music. I mean, it's relatively quiet, but there is some music. So there's the queen, teensy. Oh, that's right. We have Murphy come help us. Yeah, check it out because it's so much fun. I love this game with all my heart. Okay, I turned it up some. We're gonna smack that thing down into the ground. Is there a secret over here? Nope. Where are the wonder seeds? Where are all the turkeys? Where is all the turkeys? We're gonna tickle him. Oh, Murphy. Murphy, you are my bro. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, shoot. And then I feel like if you... Wait, was I supposed to do that? Yeah, I was in the right place, right? Yeah. It's, what is it? It's a hat? You're silly. You are so silly. You've got all these levels where you have to use Murphy or something similar to like make these actions happen while you're running. And those are my favorite levels for sure. So you can usually hear the teensies like while they're like wherever they are, you can tell that there's a teensy nearby. Raymand has no arms and legs. I prefer being a teensy. I like being a teensy. I just like the way they move better. Oh. You will love the teensies. You will love them. Is the music better? It did seem quiet to me, actually. Like when I first started the game up, I was like, wow, that is really quiet audio. So I can turn it up however loud you guys need it. What am I doing? And when I play, oh, I can hear it. Help me! I'm coming for you. Okay. But not every level has Murphy, though. They sound so sad. Help me! I know, Raymond's never had arms and legs. And he definitely looks different than he used to. He definitely got an upgrade. I remember what he looked like. I played and beat the original Raymond, which is really a pretty challenging game. I really enjoyed it. But I remember when my sister came to live with us in Texas after she graduated, she was like, I cannot play this game. This game is so stupid hard. And she's not wrong. It's a really hard game. But I just remember being like, well, this is just how games are. This is just kind of how they are. But I really appreciate, and this may make me a weenie gamer, but I really, really appreciate the lack of lives. I just really appreciate the fact that I can just try as many times as possible and I don't have to worry about, you know, however many tries it takes me. I appreciate that a lot. And I understand that that is a challenge for a lot of people, and then that's totally fine. But I personally, my whole life changed the first time I ever played a game. Oh, I feel like we have, oh, maybe not. My whole life changed the first time I played a game that had just unlimited tries. And I was like, oh, this changes everything. This takes out so much stress. But with that, then you can make the levels crazy challenging, because then like Celeste and like this game and stuff, then they're really challenging, but they're doable because you can try as many times as you want. And I guess you could say, well, but there are also challenges with, you know, playing a game like Mario Wonder where you are limited on lives. But I will always prefer the unlimited lives only because, I don't know, it just kind of seems... Does Cuphead... Oh, Cuphead does have lives, doesn't it? Oh, there's no way I would ever play Cuphead. I watched my brother play it multiple times and I was like, this is not for me. This is definitely not for me. Oh, shoot. Yay, did I do it? Everybody's dancing. Okay, how many lums did I get? I got 600. Oh, okay, let's see. I would try it. Okay. This is one of my favorite parts. I love it so much. Okay, that was the first level. That gives you kind of a taste of what's going on. We've got a couple worlds. We've got lots and lots of really fun levels, and I just love them. I just love them to pieces. It's just never been. Hey, it's collaboration! I beat the Ghost Trick game yesterday. And then if you watch the Teensies, they sit and they dance. Okay, I've unlocked the world Murphy's Touch. Teensies await you to help there. Okay, check them out. Oh, never mind. Hold on. What is Murphy's Touch? I've never heard of that. Okay, I'm gonna change to a Teensy because I love the Teensies so much. These are all the people you can be. You've got this guy named Globrax. I don't know. And then you've got these girls. Oh, they've added new ones. Oh my gosh. Funky Ray, Champion Ray, Splinter Ray. Who is this? Ray Voss. I love the Teensies though. The Teensies are great. I love them. And you can unlock a bunch of them. I think I'm gonna be the goth Teensy. Hey Padawan, how are you? I'm gonna be the goth Teensy, and if you sit and wait long enough, he dances. He starts doing this little like, which is just the best. Auden, it was Auden the whole time. And I did figure out the Legos. I figured out the Legos. So you earn lums to unlock all these different characters. I have unlocked every single one of them in my original game, except the 1 million. Except, spelled with an E. I've unlocked all of them in the very first game I ever played. I was obsessed and I did everything, but I could not get to 1 million lums. It was just too much. What is Murphy's Touch? Oh, switch to handheld mode. Oh, interesting. They have something called Kung Foot, which is like soccer, I guess. Which I've already proven that I suck at playing soccer in games when I tried to... They all also speak in Pig Latin. When I scored all my own goals, like in when I was playing as red. Do I need to change my category? Oh my gosh. I had that on StreamerBot and then I changed it. Yep. Do I? Yes, I do. Thank you. I thought that did that. I thought it did that automatically because I had that set on, what was it called? I have something for that on StreamerBot, but it's basically sets when I just need to be better. Does Cuphead have lives? Maybe it did. Yeah, this is called Raymand Legends, and it's like one of my favorite side-scrolling platformers of all time. Is the audio? Oh, I need that. I need that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Is the audio better, or is it still quiet? And as a teensy, you can like, ooh, you can hover. Okay, we will do sock cams. Oh my gosh. Audio is A-okay, right. Ooh, I didn't pause. That was scary. You guys, just wait. Some of these level designs are unreal. Some of the ones at the very end. Look at this derpy mouse in the front. This wall-eyed, his eyes going in opposite directions. Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes, please. Oh, man. Okay. Ah! Okay, I can do this. They are much more forgiving in this game than they were in Rayman Origins, actually. I felt like Rayman Origins was tough, and I feel like they kind of made things just a little bit more forgiving in this game. Oh. And the music, oh my gosh, I just love the soundtrack. Can you... I think he's using... Was he using the lum as deodorant? I think he was rubbing the lum under his arm. Cuphead has a number of times you can be hit before you start the level over. Okay, so you can do the level as many times as you want, but you can only be hit so many times. Am I reading? Like, it's not necessarily lives. It's basically HP, kind of. Like, you can die, but you... Sorry, this is really tight on my arm. But you can do the level as many times as you want, but you can only go so far in the level, get hit so many times in the level. I've never played Contra. I should probably try that. Ooh, secret. I really need to get my second camera set up so I can like take footage of me doing sock hands, because that would be fun. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Okay, square is safe. Circle is safe. And triangle is safe. Okay, square is safe. Triangle is safe. Circle is safe. Awesome. Teensy Queenie! My favorite Teensy is, I think, no, I love the Ninja Teensy. I love the Ninja Teensy, and I really love the Hermit Teensy. I don't know where they come up with all these characters, but it's pretty great. The boss designs are really fun. Oh, my sister and I were talking about this just the other night because she just finished playing it, and I was like, man, I'm so excited. It just brings me so much joy. Oh. Oh! Oh, biscuits! Dang it. That's not what I meant to do! Ah! Okay, all right. It's fine. It's totally fine. I can duck. Okay, that is helpful. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh my gosh. You have to stay alive. No, you have to not get hit for a certain amount of time with that coin. It's got this thing that connects to the place the coin was. And if you get hit while you have the coin for a certain amount of time, you don't get the lums. It's still lives, but you don't start back. You flash for a minute and you're going again, but you can only get hit once, maybe twice. Yeah, I have never... Oh my goodness. Where's Murphy? Oh! I've just, you know what? And even when my brother was playing it back when we were, I remember my brother playing it when we were visiting Utah. That was like 2 summers ago. I remember watching my brother play it and just being like, this just does not look fun. But you know what? I'm probably wrong. I'm sure it has its like, oh, I thought I was going into a secret. I was not. I'm sure it's enjoyable, just like Dark Souls is, because there's a certain amount of euphoria that comes with beating a Dark Souls. Oh, surprise. There's a certain amount of euphoria that comes with beating a Dark Souls boss, right? If you can do it, like, I've felt that before, and it's really euphoric. It's really, really, it's an amazing feeling. So I imagine Cuphead probably has a similar feeling, but I will say that watching my brother, I'm like, I feel like I could do this. I could probably do this. But then when it really comes down to it, I probably couldn't. I would get so frustrated because watching him, I'm like, well, yeah, you just need to jump. Woo! You just need to jump at the right time. Well, that's easier said than done. Dang it. Biscuits. You have 3 strikes and you're out. I can't get through the first level. Yeah, see? If somebody wants to send Cuphead my way, I would absolutely give it a try. But am I going to spend money on it myself? No. Because I know I'm not going to play it for longer than... Alexa, stop. Yeah, I should have jumped at the right time. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Watching my brother play it, I was like, Alexa, stop, please. I could, like, it's very easy when you're watching somebody else to be like, oh, yeah. Like, even watching my old Celeste VODs, I'm like, yeah, well, obviously you need to jump and dash at that right time, right? But it's so much harder to put that in actual, oh, this feels so much better. Wow. Playing with socks is hard. It's hard. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, I need that coin. Okay, is he gonna come up? Yeah. That. I'm also kind of a slight completionist, so like I don't like leaving things behind, which is why playing that low health run for Ocarina of Time bothered me so much, because I was like, you know what? It's not even so much about it being hard. It's just the fact that I don't want to leave those, I don't want to leave those hearts behind. That irritated me a lot. Ooh, I gotta get used to these moves. Oh my gosh. It's a little floaty. Just a little bit, but like we'll get there. Okay, that is gonna eat me. Oh, I didn't do that right. Dang it. Just like I know it's coming and I'm so excited. It's a good time all around. Oh, what? Biscuits! Point redemptions don't tend to be easy stuff. I know, I'm trying to like, oh, lame. I'm trying to make it so it's worth y'all's while to redeem stuff. You know, you can make easy point redeems, right? I don't remember whose idea. I think sock hands was my own idea. You know what? I think sock hands actually came from me doing, Extra Life with my sister. Oh, that was close. I think we did Extra Life, and I've done Extra Life one
time. And I think we had sock hands. I think we actually had oven mitts or something, but those didn't work out very well because we legitimately just couldn't. I mean, I guess we could do oven mitts. Oh my gosh! Where's the Teensy King? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, he's down here for sure. Oh, dang it. No, he's not. Dang it. I was like, that's a secret. Oh, we missed damn! Oh, beans. Okay, I'll have to come back to this one. Yeah, oven mitt. I could listen. Like, I missed the Teensy King. Oh, Autumn's gonna love the Teensies. Did I make it? Oh, I did. The Teensy dance is my favorite. Just shaking his little teensy booty. I think the sock hands came from, nope, it's not here yet. It'll be here in about 15 minutes. It came from Extra Life. We also had one where we both had to hold on to the controller and one of us, or no, like one of us had the left Joy-Con and the other one had the right or something. I'll tell you, doing like, Extra Life with my sister was so much fun. And the idea of doing it alone, it doesn't sound appealing, like, at all.
Because you have so many more things you can do with another person like that. We also did, what was it? It was like she had to draw something blindfolded. Or no, we had to paint each other's nails blindfolded. That's what it was. It was great. It was a great time. We'll come back to that one. I love that this is called the Enchanted Forest, even though it's probably gonna kill me. Probably. just a hunch. I would imagine. And I love those. There's a wall-eyed rabbit down there. Do we get Murphy in this level? I actually don't remember. Oh, I missed it! Dang it! I don't like leaving things behind. But I think the sock hands was my idea for Extra Life, and then I turned it into a channel point redeem. But I would really like to set up my second camera, which I guess I could do now because I have, now that I've got this Lego camera, I really want to set up the second camera to be able to capture that so I can turn that into like YouTube clips. You know what I mean? Oh shoot, I missed it. Okay, we got the eye, the hand, and the circle. Okay. Can't believe I missed that little teensy king. Lame. And if you have a heart and you get another heart, you get lums for it. So it behooves you to hang on to your hearts, not get hit if you can help it. Why they're... Look at what he's doing to that poor teensy. Get out of town, man. Look at that owl back there. Oh my gosh. I'm noticing things that I never... Ah! Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna be scooshed. Ooh. Okay. Ah, I almost did again. Second time. 2 times. All the teensies. That was... Oh my gosh. And I love the sound he makes when he jumps. Oh, take it. It is advantageous to not take damage. Yes. You know what? I think those blue butterflies... Oh! I think those blue butterflies show you either secrets or the direction to go. I think so. Kind of look like they're wearing like little prison uniforms, their little stripes. Ghost Trick was really fun. Ghost Trick was fun because it was I mean the story was like bananas, but it was really fun because it was so different than anything else I'd ever played. I'd never played a puzzle game like that before. And it was so much fun. It was a wild, oh my gosh. It was a wild ride, but we did it. We did it. And the second I saw that little cat, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm the cat. I'd forgotten about the cat. But the second I saw that cat in the park, I was like, oh yeah. There were no extra lives. And I was lied to. I was lied to. I was told that I was going to disappear the next morning. But see, I remember questioning that. I remember being like, well, wait a minute, but there's this like manipulator, and how could that possibly be? I thought spirits like disappeared when the following morning or something. So that did not add up to me. But then again, I also remember being like, oh, well, maybe there's like, everybody has these different ghost tricks. And so maybe one of the ghost tricks is to like be like, don't need extra lives if you're already dead. True story. So Clover tickets, they're scratch off tickets. And they give you extra things. Like unlocking Rayman Origins levels. So you have a gold and a silver and a bronze trophy for every level. And I think in my very first playthrough of this game, I'm almost positive I got gold trophies on every single level. Oh my gosh, I love Fiesta de los Muertos. So fun. I just reached the first level of awesomeness. What can I say? Lies, the ultimate plot twist. It's true. Cat. I felt like the story got a little too convoluted kind of near the end. And I remember being like, okay, now we have two. Oh, okay. Okay, this is one of the speedy levels. But I think we have to use Murphy, I think so. I'm Susan Grace, and I'm so much better for you. It depends on the type of gaming. Oh, I love this song. Oh, fire! Oh my gosh, yep, it's coming. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. I'm in charge of that. I'm in charge of making that happen. I want to see this performed on a real violin. Oh my gosh. Oh. I just love all the little. Ah! Oh no, I missed it! Oh no! Dang it. I'm gonna start it over. Dang. You have to. Oh no, you don't. I was gonna say you had to start over from the very beginning, but no, you don't. Oh. Oh. Murphy! Ah. Oh my gosh. I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. I love platforming like that. It's so much fun. And to be totally honest, oh, did I make it? I think I made it. So you have to collect the right amount of lums to get it. So it's lums, not teensies. It's lums that equal how many, what are they called? Trophies. And I guess we rescued Barbara. I guess. So I think they're gonna, yeah, this is her little like character portrait right here. I don't really love playing as those like Viking chicks. I don't know. I prefer the way the teensy moves, but everybody's got their own way of doing things, and that's fantastic. I prefer the teensies. My brother prefers the teensies. I'll have to ask my sister who she played as because I don't. But see, so my sister she could not play the original Rayman, but she played this, and she did beat this. Oh, yeah, I was explaining right before my internet died. I was explaining that I have these, I'm trying to talk my bishopric into letting us have this girl bring her snakes to come teach us about her snakes. And they're acting like I'm bringing like feral, like a feral coyote to the building. I'm like, no, these are snakes that are pets. They are in tanks. They are used to being held. They are used to being handled. They are like, they're non-venomous. Oh. That reminds me of something that would be in Planet of Lana. Lana? Did we decide what that was? I can't remember. We did decide, and I've just forgotten. Well, that was a great jump. Is this fully orchestrated? This music? It sure sounds like it. Y'all, this is why games are becoming expensive, man. It's because there's so much that goes into it. You gotta pay musicians, man. You can't just have one oh, look at that. I can like wall jump off of his stilts. Oh! That took so much more effort than it should have. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I rescued him and then I died. Lana. Okay. That's what it reminded me of. They're like big, oh, we don't have to do that again. Okay. They're like these big creatures in that like move. They're like platforms. You can walk on them. It's crazy. I don't know what I was expecting Planet of Lana to be, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was lovely. It was amazing. Fantastic. So I highly recommend it. Puzzle oriented. Oh, see, they trick you there. You think you're gonna cut. Oh, I should probably find. Oh. I should probably find the teensy queen or king. Who comes first? Oh no, I missed the queen. Dang it, all to heck. Oh, Murphy, I keep thinking you're me. Floating around here, confusing me. Where is the teensy queen? Dang it. Well, that sucks. Oh, maybe she's up here? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, dang it. No. Oh. I know. It's such... And this is just the beginning, so things get even crazier as time goes on, and it's... Oh, wait. No, I'm supposed to go up there. Ah, that was a mistake. Hey, it's Fan! Oh, I start here. It is. It's a total fever dream of a game, and I love it dearly. Let me check my bus app. Some of the later levels in the very, very last world... Well, my favorite levels are the music levels. But some of the levels at the very, very, like, end of the game are just insane. Oh. Oh, this is terrible! Oh, I'm missing everything. I'm doing so bad. I think I can run up... Wow. I'm so bad. I did figure out the Lego thing. Thanks to Hayes. Hayes, am I supposed to... Oh, no, I'm not supposed to do that. You know what? It's fine. Oh, crap. You know what? It's fine, because at least we're together. I missed all those lumps. That was so stupid. I could not figure out how to get that. It's fine. Yeah, Hayes posted like a 3-dimensional picture that was turned around. And it all boiled down to the fact that I just cannot read instructions. So that's on me. That was user error for sure. I spent literally the entire time building Legos yesterday going, I don't understand this. I don't understand how this is supposed to happen. Whoa, I feel like that's a secret. Right? That is 100%. Yep, there's the king. We found him. Help me. Oh, okay. But I just can't follow instructions, apparently. Does he have a beard? Does he have a little teensy beard? Secret castle! Yes. Oh, that sounds so sad. Help me! Yeah. Okay, so apparently you can rescue Teensies in the middle of falling to your death, and the level will stop. It'll be like, yay, you got a Teensy! You're not gonna die. That's very helpful. I love the devs for that. Appreciate that a lot. So this is a lot of what Rayman Origins is like. Rayman Origins is very much like this. I think it starts out in a place similar to this with lots of greenery and everything, but this game takes it up to like 11. Oh. We're tickling enemies because of course we are. Where did you come from? Get out of town. Isn't there a line in Aladdin where Iago's like, no, really, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11. Iago's being Jafar. No, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11. Okay. Oh, I can hear him. Oh, he's just right there. Yay, we did it! We got them all. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the blue butterflies are like, hey, you're in the right place. Or, look, there's a secret over here. Buses in our neighborhood. All right. Can I pause this? Nope, I just gotta like speed it up and let him dance. Oh, there's Papa. He's gonna go get Sissy. Perfect. Yeah, but she's wearing a big long shirt, so she'll be fine. It's basically like a nightgown. Secret castle. And I love collecting things in games, so the lums are perfect for me. I also really loved collecting, well, I had a love-hate relationship with collecting puzzle pieces in what's it called? Or not puzzle pieces, I'm sorry, music notes in Banjo-Kazooie, because if you die or if you leave the level, you lose all of them. That drove me nuts. Hey, it's Mud! They do look like lemmings. So there are multiple characters you can be. I choose to be a Teensy. How many characters do I have actually? Oh, I think I passed it. These are your heroes. Yeah! So we unlock Rayman. Oh, and look, it's a Rayman Teensy! Teensy Ray. This little Teensy is the ultimate Rayman fan. He even dresses exactly like his role model and is head of Rayman's fan club. I do like the goth Teensy. I love his little pointed hair back there. It's just, honestly, this music and everything also just brings back a lot of really great memories for me. Okay, 42 Teensies out of 72? Okay. So, okay, as I'm looking at these levels, you can get two different sets of trophies. You can get the gold, silver, and bronze for lums, and then you can get the gold, silver, and bronze for Teensies. Oh my gosh, there's a tiny little Teensy. He's right next to the queen. Look at them all, they're all dancing. How can you not love a Teensy? Just the cutest things. Oh man, I remember really loving this level, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, that's right, we've got bad Teensies. He's squeezing her nose. That's right. Following him. Okay. Oh, 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 bet. Oh, take it. Oh, God. Okay, right. Where the... What? Hold on! What is happening? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Where does that even... Oh. So they have secrets in this one too? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's now just teaching me how to run? Cool, I love that. Thank you so much. Oh no! Oh. Dang it. I also feel feel like your game is a success if you can laugh as you're dying. Like, laugh because you're like, oh my gosh, I just totally screwed that up. Yeah, all right, we're doing better now. Maybe. Yes, we got him! Sweet. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's a crazy fire. I never played Lemmings when I was a kid, but I do remember reading somewhere that Lemmings actually will not follow their species, their like other lemmings. Just, oh, this is bad. This started out bad. Everything about this is bad. Oh my gosh, no, we're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally 100% okay. Oh my gosh. I may not get enough lums. Where does that go? Oh my gosh. Shoot, I hate it when I miss those purple ones. Oh my gosh. No, what is happening? No! Oh, I missed it! No, get him! Oh, dang it.
Are you playing Raymand Legends?
I'm playing Raymand Legends. Bubby, look at that cute little guy. Isn't he so cute? That's a teensy.
I can do a Stitch impression.
You can?
My name Stitch.
Nice job. I'd say that's a good Stitch impression.
This game is amazing.
Okay, go.
Where are you playing?
I'm playing a game called Rayman, and I want you to go out. This is Mama's time.
And who are you being?
I'm being a teensy. Look at him, he's dancing. Okay, go, go, go.
I want to play the little game.
All right, someday, but not this day. Not right now. Oh! Oh my gosh. There is so much happening. Okay, we gotta go this way. Okay, so they lift up with the walls. Oh my gosh. Did we get him? Yeah. There are 10 of them in this level? Oh my gosh, I thought there were only 3, like that other fast running level. Oh my gosh. What is even happening? I cannot make heads or tails of what is happening in this level. Holy moly. Oh. Okay, we're supposed to run? Yeah, we're supposed to run. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I think there's a secret in there. Maybe not. I don't remember. This level is so much longer than I remember it being. Oh my gosh. I thought this level was like a... Oh, okay. I thought it was one of those... Oh! Dang it! We just got swallowed up by sand! We have to have this game is amazing. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I'm gonna beat it and I missed that. Nope, smashed me. Yep, I left a teensy behind. No, teensy left behind! Auden is sitting over there watching. Enamored. I don't really blame her. There's a whole lot going on here. I'm free! Oh shoot, I missed the purple one. Dang it all to heck. Dang it all to heck. Biscuits. I need Sword Art to play this game. I need him to play this game with his perfect platforming skills. Oh, now we're in it. Now it's time to get serious. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, we did it. Good job. Okay, okay. Oh! Oh, okay. Got it. Oh. There it is! Yay, we found the king! I totally forgot this level was an entire level. I thought this was just a short one where you just get like 3 of them. Oh my gosh. This is like my childhood fear. Quicksand like this. Ow! Oh. Like, wasn't that all our childhood fear? Quicksand ended up being not nearly as big of a problem as I thought it was going to be when I got older. I thought quicksand was going to be like a major, major problem. Like, I was like, oh, I better be careful with every single patch of sand because I could just go down. Yeah, that's the teensy king. He does. He has a little teensy goatee. I knew you'd love the teensies. I find it funny that we're fighting against... I'm free! Yay! And I'm dancing while she's putting up a fight. Yeah, I completely forgot that level was so long. I think we did it. I think we got all the lums. She's standing over here watching, totally enamored, which is adorable. I bet Charlotte would really love Wind Waker. I've actually been telling her to try Link's Awakening because I think she could play it. Don't you think? She played Echoes of Wisdom and beat Echoes of Wisdom all on her own. Don't you think she could play a lot of messages? Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna go get this heart anyway. Even though that's not what I meant to do. I feel like she could absolutely play, what's it called? Link's Awakening, right? In the same art style. She hasn't asked me for it, but then again, maybe she's just kind of forgotten about it. Oh, that is the right button. Okay, new challenge, painting. No. Okay, all right. Oh, we need 60 for that one. Oh, we've got Murphy. Oh, okay. Oh, look, there are skulls that show you how hard how hard the levels are. I forgot about that. Okay, I remember now. All right, you ready to see some dragons? Oh, I love snare drums. I don't know why. I love the sound of snare drums.
Is that a dragon?
No, that's not a dragon. Okay, real talk. Who is all going to see the live action How to Train Your Dragon? Dang it. Because I'm not going to be able to get away with not taking my girls. They're gonna have me take them.
Dragon? Is that frog a dragon?
No, that's Murphy. He's my friend.
It's a mouse. Oh, no.
The dragons will come. Oh. Maybe if I could time it right. You'll wait for it to come to stream? I would, but my girls won't let me. Although, to be fair, I don't think I will take Auden because I just would not pay for a ticket for a movie for a 4-year-old that I know she's not going to be able to sit still for. There's a Bluey episode where they take Bingo to the movie and she's 4 and she's absolutely insane and she's running around all over the place. And I was like, yep, that's pretty much what it would be like. And I am just not willing to do that. So I'll have to take Charlotte, but doesn't it release in like, I don't, no, we have How to Train Your Dragon at home. I haven't watched any of the new trailers for it because I've been skeptical. I've been really skeptical. Whoa, that went down really low. Yeah, we're rescuing Teensies left and right. I will happily live the rest of my life without seeing it. Oh, it comes out on my brother's birthday. Interesting. I just walked smack bang into that guy. Wait a minute, I can hear him. Maybe he's over here? Is he the one that I rescued down this way? I think so. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have my mother-in-law take Charlotte, but I'll take her. Stitch, Lilo and Stitch comes out on May 23rd. I will be honest, I don't have any interest in seeing Lilo and Stitch. But I will say that the guy that plays Hiccup in all the videos of Epic Universe sounds more like Hiccup than the live action Hiccup does. But Ander pointed out the other day, that Hiccup is trying to sound like the cartoon Hiccup. He sounds like a cartoon. The live action one, they're not supposed to sound like a cartoon. because it's a live action. And he's right. Well, did you like that first movie? Because that's the first movie. You mean the first How to Train Your Dragon movie? I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I love the How to Train Your Dragon series. I did think the third one was better than the second one, weirdly. Who? Oh. Who's the... Doesn't... Oh, wait. There are kind of sort of two villains in the second one, I think. Because the guy that plays Jon Snow from Game of Thrones was in the... No, he was in the second one. But then there was another guy, right? Who kind of looked like a Neanderthal. He had like super, super long hair. Kind of looked like a caveman. Not that there's anything wrong with looking like a caveman, but... Okay, yes, that's what we need. We need to go down. Whoa, okay, that was close. I don't know. Charlotte wants to go see it, obviously. And technically so does Auden, but Auden is not going to. We don't really go to the theater since you can't pause. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see maybe one movie a year in theaters. And most of the time, it's a kid's movie. And then the other times, it was Dune. So I rarely ever see them in theaters because I can't justify the cost. But there are some people that just, and maybe there's some people like this in chat. I don't know. This is not me, but there's some people that just love the movie theater experience. And I'm just not one of those people. Oh my gosh, that was really, really close. It's shot for shot. Oh, did we miss the queen? Oh, beans. Biscuits. The dragons come at the end, I think. Oh, we just had a music change, so something's going down, I guess. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh! Too soon! Too late! Too little, too late. I just saw a movie last weekend in Screen X. You have a screen on the left and right wall, so the movie surrounds you? Oh, interesting. I really wanted to go see Twisters in a 4K theater. I thought that sounded really fun. I don't think we have any 4K theaters where I am, though. But I'm sure there's probably one in Austin. Okay. Oh, it's coming. Oh my gosh. Fire. It's coming. Okay. Oh, there he is. See him? He's back there.
It's a blue dragon.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it. That's all right. Oh, we missed the queen. It's fine. Everything's happening so fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, where do we start if we die? Oh, there's a Teensie up there. No. Oh, there's a Teensie. I missed it. He's jumping on him. He's straight up just jumping on that poor Teensie. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yep, good. Oh. She is enamored. Oh, no. What is that whole thing with like that little house thing that's back there? It's just all these houses that are just like, oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Oh. Twisters was good. Lots of Easter eggs with being a carbon copy of the first one. Was it the same? Was it an actual shot for shot, like basically a copy of the first one? I heard it was so much fun. I heard it was an absolute blast. Oh, it's time to run. Problem is everybody complains about carbon copy remakes, but no one goes to see the new stuff. I know, isn't that funny? Oh, look who it is. Oh, here they come. Who was that? Oh, we can now fire fists Fists! Gosh, okay. I just had this random dude bestow upon me power. I think I do remember that. I don't know what he says. To me, it sounds like he says foosball, but I could be wrong. But who knows? With this game, who knows? Whoops. My bad. Am I the only one that thinks it's weird that the whole marketing campaign for that movie centers around a scene where Superman beat up? Oh, the new Superman movie? It was a decent second and paid homage to the first of Twisters. I heard it was a lot of fun. And I would have loved to see it in 4K. That sounds like it would have been really fun. But like I said, Ander and I, we're just not big movie people, and so we can absolutely wait until things come to streaming. We rarely ever take the time to go see movies. We did go see Dune in theaters. Oh, and I went to go see the first Dune with my brother and my dad. Oh, that was it? Oh, we missed the Queen. That's right. Dang it. I went to go see it in theaters with my brother and my dad because Ander wasn't really interested. But then I showed it to him. You know what? I haven't even seen a trailer for the Superman movie. I had no idea there was a new Superman movie coming out. Who plays Superman? We go through this every couple years, right? Like, yeah, only Hans Zimmer, man. Only. Interstellar is free on YouTube right now, so I should probably take that. Probably watch that one of these days. We made it this thing where we were like, all right, we're gonna, oh, see, this one only has 3 Teensies. This is a dungeon chase, okay. 3 skulls? And they don't give you a heart. I mean, I say free, I have YouTube Premium. So I use it for YouTube Music / YouTube Premium. So I don't know. Maybe it's free with ads though. It might be free with ads. I don't know. But Interstellar is free, at least for me with YouTube Premium. And then there was another one that is free. What was it? Oh, whoops. Contact is free on YouTube right now. And actually back when I had COVID, Arrival was free on YouTube. So I watched Arrival and I watched Arrival, I watched Contact. Oh my gosh, fire's coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta control Murphy and run. Oh my gosh. Gotta punch it in the face. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh, dang it. Love this wackadoo violin. Fiddle. Kind of. No, it's violin. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's happening. I can't see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, we got him. Oh, so stressful. Oh! No, I can save it. I can save it. Beans. This new Superman, David Corenswet? I literally have no idea who that is. I'll have to look him up. Don't know who he is. Ooh. There is so much going on in this level. Missed that. Oh. Oh! I need my llams! I need all the llams! Give me all the llams! I'm just imagining the quote of the late Dr. Mann. There is a moment followed by an ad like, the XY is the perfect solution. Yeah. Oh, man, I didn't do it! Biscuits. Lame. You realize that the fire only follows as fast as you're going? Really? Oh, I thought it came up on you. Now I have to try it again. Hold on. I just have to test it out. Who's that? Alicia? I am now at the 3rd level of awesomeness. Okay, it isn't a moving level? I thought it was a moving level. Maybe it's that you can't go back, like once you've... Oh my gosh, I think you're actually right. I thought I had to go fast. Susie, go fast. Okay, it does move, but it's really slow. So they do give you time to actually... Come on. Oh, dang it! What the heck, man? Am I supposed to... There we go! So if I stand here... So it's a moving level, but it's actually not moving as fast as you think it is. Because it does move with you. But if you hold still for too long, it does actually eventually catch up to you. But it's slow. I just didn't get enough lums, right? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have to redo this one. Okay, that is good to know. It's moving very slow. Running from a giant wall of fire should probably be your first priority. That's true. I thought, well, I thought they were moving. They make it seem like the level is moving really fast, but it's really just how fast you're running. But it will catch up to you eventually. But they give you some leeway. Okay, this is the final one. Hey, it's Hulk! I've always been curious about this series. Dude, this game is one of my favorite side-scrolling platformers I've ever played. Absolutely love it. It is so much fun. Okay, whatever that guy said. Oh, whoa. Okay. Am I supposed to kill all those dudes? Look at them all. They're all back on that platform doing who knows what. They're all coming down from the sky. It's everywhere. I think this is the boss fight. I'm pretty sure it is. That's right. We do fight a dragon. Who, even though this game is pretty cartoony, looks like a pretty formidable dragon. Okay, when do I get a chance? When do I get a chance? Oh my gosh. I think I can hit him. I can't jump that. Dang it! Oh, I couldn't hit him! Oh, yeah, I can. Hit you in the face. Surely that didn't get him, right? I am a big fan of the Rayman series, but it's well, okay, I say that. It's funny because I actually have only ever... Oh, we're on the run. I've actually only ever played 3 Rayman games. I've played this one. Okay, I think I understand. I've played this one, and I've played the original. And the original is... Oh my gosh! It's really challenging. Yeah. Oh no! Oh! Yeah, save it! Dang it. The original one is really, really challenging. This one is challenging in kind of a different way. It's more forgiving than the first one was because the first one you... Dang it. First one you had lives, but this one is just platforming insanity. It's so much fun though. The music, the animation, all the humor. I'm dying. I lost my heart. It's so much fun. I can do this. Well, it does move with you, but it does almost stop with you. Almost. Almost. Okay, how long can we stay alive? Am I supposed to hit him up there? Ah! Oh my gosh! I am so good at this game. I can do this. It's fine. This is the first boss. We can do it. Son and done. Oh, dang it. Dang it all. Oh, he's coughing it out. Okay, okay, so he runs out of fire. That's good to know. I mean, there are some levels at the very end that are totally bananas. Like, I'm struggling with this one. Lots and lots of running. Oh. Okay. So I'm supposed to... I think I'm supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to fall. Okay, I got it. Got it. Oh, and I have a thing, so I don't have to jump on that. Oh, now we're rocking. But the humor of it is just fantastic. Can we hit him? Oh my gosh. I don't think we can. I only have 140 left. Can we? Oh. Dang it! What happened there? Just slipped right off the thing there. It's funny because I feel like this game has a way, I said this earlier, but I feel like this game has a way of making you laugh even when you fail. Like, it may be hard and challenging, but it's so funny and silly and quirky, and just like Max said, it's kind of a fever dream that it's just, oh, I see, you can rock it. Okay. That is kind of an ugly, angry, oh, looking dragon. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, now he's, yeah, okay. Oh no! Oh, what? I missed it! Oh, beans. Oh, okay. Oh, duck. Yeah, get him. We do it? Oh yeah, look at, wait, listen, we have a kazoo! Look at them all down there. I don't know what they're doing. Are they fighting or are they just... Well, there are no more. I forgot we have kazoos in this. Oh yeah, you are the problem. That's right, I forgot. We're gonna charge. Sayonara. Wasn't there another game where somebody got kicked up into the stars? He landed on the pig's butt. Oh my gosh. Don't be a bad teensy. What? Pig's butt. Guess what? Pig's butt. There was one of my girls, one of my youth that I teach, like, I don't know if I did it. Oh, the limit was 100. Okay. I thought the limit was 300. I was like, there ain't no way. She followed me out to my car one night after youth activities, and she was like, guess what? I said, what? She goes, chicken butt. I was like, naturally, okay. So we had this conversation. She kept doing that. She kept going, guess what? And I'd be like, what? She'd say, chicken butt. She's like 12. It's finally at the very end of the night, or like I was getting the girls into the car seats and stuff. I was like, oh, hey, guess what? And she goes, what? I said, chicken butt. And the look on her face. It may not seem like much, but it was a win for me. She did it like 6 times to me, and I kept falling for it. All right, here we have the first musical level. Are you guys ready? I love these music levels. Guess why? Chicken thigh. You guys are not ready. I've done the Ori games, but this, dude, like, it's pretty intense platforming, and it's all, and some of the, and then there are some levels where you have to kind of control your character, but you also have to control this other character to move things out of the way while you're running. It's totally bananas. I love it. It's so much fun, but it is definitely not for everyone. But the Ori games are wonderful. Love the Ori games. All right. I remember this one. My sister and I were just talking about this. This is the one that I think I might be able to do blindfolded, but maybe not. I don't know, because I forgot about the chains. Oh, and the Teensies. Let's get the Teensies first. I hope I don't get a copyright claim. Do I have to start over from the beginning if I die? Oh, and Lums? Oh my gosh. Just makes me laugh. Whoa! Oh, I missed him, dang it! Bet you never thought you'd hear Black Betty with a, what is this, a banjo? Guitar. No, I mean, it is not a guitar, but it's like a banjo. I forgot about the kazoos. No wonder I love this game. I don't know if I could do this blindfolded. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about all the chains. I forgot about all that stuff. It's like Guitar Hero. And this is what I mean. Now you guys can see the difference between the levels in Super Mario Wonder, the music levels in Super Mario Wonder and Rayman, or Rayman Legends. Super Mario Wonder, it's almost like you can interact with the music because there are times where if you jump on the beat, it makes certain things happen. But for the most part, it's more like the world is reacting, the world around you is reacting to the music, whereas in Rayman Legends, you have to jump and hit the baddies on the beat or else you'll die. And I think, I mean, we can try it again, but because, well, I think with these levels in particular, because they're music based, I am almost positive. I want to check now if the firewall moves faster. Amazing! You saved this world from the nightmares. You deserve 5 lucky tickets. No, you! Thanks for those lucky tickets. Now I'm curious. The first time I played that level, I was like, and you guys, it only gets better. It's so great. It is so great. Rayman was easier for Wolf. Well, there you go. Chicken butt, that hairdo that every 2007 mom got. Chicken butt. Oh yeah, where it was short in the back and then like floofed up with hairspray. I do remember that one. The I want to talk to your manager haircut, kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, no. Nope. You have to go with the music. That's what I was thinking. You have to go with the music. They make that level move real quick because you're on a beat. So, but when I did the Mario Wonder music levels, the one that came the closest to these Rayman Legends levels was the one with all the platforms that were appearing at the, like, on the beat, and you had to kind of jump on them at the beat. So that's the difference between the two of them. All right, it's time to move on to our next ones. I can go get those other Teensies on my own. Toad Story. All right, how many skulls? Oh, this one's 1. Okay, that's not so bad. Can't remember who the boss is to this one. I don't think so. Oh my gosh, I remember these levels. I love the music in these levels. If I'm thinking right, maybe I'm thinking of Rayman Origins. There's some music. There are these levels in Rayman Origins that are just fabulous. But once again, we'll get there because this game includes all the levels of Rayman Origins. And they revamped them and made them just a teeny bit more forgiving, like these levels for Rayman Legends. Oh, hello. Teensy? No. So there you go. You got Black Betty. I was laughing so hard when I did it. It's like, this is perfection. Absolute perfection. I love it. Oh. I think there's a secret back here. Gross. I would not get in that water. No. Yep, knew it. Secret. Under the version from Caravan Palace, Phil Ballum commented he has a name that fits after Black Betty, and that's become the version I sing in my head. I remember, oh, is that it? Oh, okay. No! I want that. That's worth 2 lums, y'all. Oh, but it's windy. Oh, I can go back and start over. Okay, cool. I saw somebody posted it was like a picture or something of bramble jam that said, "Whoa, Black Betty." It was like a picture of jam. It was called bramble jam. First there was Manamina. Whoa, Black Betty. Mamana. Oh, Mamana. Like Manamana. Kind of. Yeah, some of those older songs were hard to understand. Like, wasn't there a commercial about that? How, like, one of the... Was it Tiny Dancer that it was? Or no, it was Rocket Man. And nobody could understand the lyrics to it because, like, I don't know, we just couldn't understand the lyrics. I think there was an ad about that. What a... I see those angry frogs back there. Oh, shoot. These freaking frogs. Wow, that is a large creature. Woo! Ah! Mean angry frogs. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, I lost it. It's you. Yeah, mana. Boop, 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 boop. Mana. Boop, boop, boop. You know what? I feel like I used to show Charlotte that. I should show Auden. The Mana song. Classic. Oh, what? You would think it would be easy to just follow the line of, how do you get this? How? Everything about this is bad. Is it worth it? I think that gives you 25 lums. Is this the one? Is this the world? Do they have the pipes? I think that's in the second world. Or I'm sorry, I think that's in Rayman Origins. I can't remember. Yeah, go! Oh, that was so close! Yeah, we did it! I think that was like 20... Frog! Okay... I'm gonna let that teensy just hang out there for a second. What are we gonna have for dinner tonight? The chicken butt haircut. I totally forgot about that. Wasn't it started by that lady? Wow, that was great. Okay. I was gonna say, what happens if it hits me in the head? I'm so confused. How the fruit do you get that? I can't get that high. Yeah, barely. We hit the bottom. We got it. Just barely. Goodness gracious. My mom showed Charlotte lamb chop. And Charlotte loved lamb chop. And then we went through a period where my mom showed Charlotte a bunch of old Popeye cartoons. And I don't know if you guys... Whoa. I don't know if you guys have watched any of those old Popeye cartoons, but they are hysterical. He was so funny. And most of his lines were actually ad-libbed. His little mutterings that he did to himself, those are all... I think a lot of those are ad-libbed. Yeah, they're way more forgiving with lums in this one because in Rayman Origins, those lums were brutal. For the record, I also loved the Ori games. I thought the Ori games were great, and I thought they were, I've heard people say that, oh, they were Hollow Knight knockoffs or whatever, but you know what? I felt like, I mean, every Metroidvania is a knockoff of a Metroidvania, a Metroid game. And so, I mean, technically, I guess, yes, but I didn't ever feel like it was a direct knockoff. There were definitely moments where I was like, okay, this feels a little Hollow Knight-ish. And your character is kind of this glowing white character that kind of sticks out in the, like, in the darkness. But it was just different. It was absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Oh, I was about to, like, headbutt that guy, but I would have gone right down into them vines. But there were so many things about it that were also unique, like the moving levels with the music and all that stuff. Like, that was definitely... Did we get them all? Shoot, I missed one. Beans. But I felt like it was different. I didn't think it was a direct Hollow Knight ripoff, and there were some things about it that really caught me off guard, like some of the boss fights and some of the plot and everything kind of caught me off guard. I loved both of them. I thought they were excellent games. Still some of my probably some of my favorite side-scrolling games as well. I saw an ad recently for a game. What was it called? I don't even know if I could find it again. And I feel kind of bad about it because it looks like it could be really great, but it also had way too much. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Oh, gotta get my heart. The winds. You hear that? You hear the winds of change? Okay, we're gonna pause that. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's in my watch history. I mean, it is somewhere in there. It was like the art style was beautiful and the game itself looked really cool, but it was so detailed. It was really hard to see your, like the levels were really pretty, but it was really, really hard to see your character moving around. And I was like, man, and that's what all the shoot, I don't know if I can find it. That's what all the comments said. They were basically like, this is so much detail. Like Hollow Knight was great because Hollow Knight was white and stood out on that kind of dark background most of the time. And so you could usually... Now I can't find it. What was it called? Oh, Little Mage. I'm going to post that to the Discord right now. Like, I love the art style and I thought it looked really cool, but the level designs are so overwhelming. It's really, really hard to see your character. And I thought that's such a shame because it looks like it could be super, super cool. But it just, all the comments were like, you can't even see your character in all this craziness, all this noise. And it's beautifully done and the animation is really great, but... You guys hear those frogs singing? Oh, it's him. No, it's not. I think it's just the music. Oh, we have Murphy. Put another wrong lyrics. Isn't there a website? I think it's called Kiss This Guy. Oh, I remember this. I think this is fully orchestrated. Sure sounds like it. Like there's a limit to like how much detail you can have. Like there's a lot going on in these levels for sure. But your character is still pretty visible for the most part. But in this one, it's like, there's just so much going on with all the... Okay. You are slow, Murphy. That's all right. It doesn't matter. We got it. It's totally fine. I'm always excited to watch new game trailers. Always. And I understand that there's a lot of work that goes into making a new game, and I respect the devs for that, and I think it's great. But, you know, they, like, all the comments did have a point. Like, I found myself losing the character as it was going around in the different... I just thought, oh my gosh. The backgrounds looked so cool. Or, like, the... Not backgrounds so much, but, like, just the just kind of the worlds, like the art style of all the worlds and like the landscapes and everything were really, really cool, but I just felt like it was a little much. But who knows? Maybe it'll be amazing. I'm not really sure. I also listened to a video breakdown of that. Do you guys remember that game Hello Neighbor? I streamed that game years and years ago because I thought maybe it was perfect for me because it wasn't like scary, gory. It was mostly just kind of like, there's this scary neighbor that's chasing you. But man, from the video that I watched, he breaks down like all the alpha releases they did. And I, for the life of me, I mean, I really try hard not to be like, well, why do game devs do this? And why would they choose to do that? But I was really struggling with like the direction they were trying to go and all the weird mechanics they were trying to make happen. I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why would the devs make this choice? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you think that that is better for your players? And I remember I played it and I ended up quitting. Like, I don't even think it was halfway through. I quit and was just like, I cannot handle this anymore. This is so insane. The physics are stupid. The puzzles are stupid. None of it makes any sense. And if you're gonna have a game, oh my gosh. If you're gonna have a game story, like your story should at least make sense, right? Like we can all kind of agree on that, right? Or if it doesn't make sense, it should at least make sense in the world it's in. And if your story does not make any sense in the world that it's in, then you've written a poor story. And there were, I don't know, I just felt like there were so many times that I was like, I cannot figure out what the devs were thinking. And they were, and it seems to me they were, hello? I don't know. It was totally wild. Oh, maybe I need to, does this one go lower than that one does? I think it might. And when you have, from what I understand, they really wanted, they were giving out free copies of their games, which is interesting because I actually listened to another description of a game. You are too slow, Murphy. Maybe, oh, maybe I can do that. Oh, shoot. No, I can't because I got to use my, well, no, I don't. Okay. No, I have to use the, hey, it's Quinn. How's it going? How are you? Quinn's in my future. It's interesting that they gave out free copies of Hello Neighbor because they also gave out free copies of Darkwood. When they first made Darkwood, apparently it was made, Darkwood was made by 3 dudes that had never made a game before. And they just had this idea of like scavenging during the day and then trying to basically, it was kind of like started out as like a fortress game where you had to defend your fortress at night. But then they put it in, oh, what are you playing? I'm gonna have to, hold on, let me make a note. They made this game and they put it all in like Poland, I think it is, or something. Because there was lore in, I legitimately don't understand how to do this. Oh, Oblivion, okay, that's what everybody's been talking about that. How the fruit am I supposed to? I think I know what I need to do. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, you got, oh no! Oh, biscuits. Oh my gosh, Susan, get it! Are you kidding me? That was insane. That was so stupid. But Darkwood was created by these 3 guys that never had any experience making a game before. And they also gave free copies out, but it was different than Hello Neighbor because it was actually like mostly a finished, I don't know, I guess the alpha versions or whatever were better than this Hello Neighbor. And I can attest because I played Hello Neighbor and it was so bad. It was really bad. The first level, you're like this kid. Apparently I played like the final version. And it sounds to me like the first beta or the first alpha release was better than any of the other releases they had. Because it was like I was a kid that was like skateboarding down a street or something, and then I heard somebody scream, and then that was like the neighbor, and you look inside and the neighbor's like closing a door and locking a door, and you hear like screaming coming from inside. Oh my gosh. And so obviously as a nosy kid, you're like, well, I gotta help out or something. And so you get inside the house and you try to figure out what's hidden down in the basement. And that was probably the best part of the whole game. Did it. Nice job. That was probably the best part of the whole game. And then there were like these weird, mini games regarding like a shopping cart. And you had to put, like, there were these mannequins. It made no sense. And then every time you went back to the house, it got bigger. And then there were like train tracks going through the house, and the puzzles were totally nonsense. And it just did not make any sense. It was such a poorly, and I don't want to say that obviously the devs worked on it, but their decisions were just so odd. I thought, why would you make choices like that? That makes no sense. Like the puzzles, you have to have some sort of sense in a game to make it make sense, so that when your players play it, there is some semblance of like. So far, most of the people watching my streams are graphic designers who want to offer me their services. Oh, I remember those days. I remember those. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, this is gonna be really hard. Okay. We're falling. Okay, we're falling. Oh, we're dying. We're falling and we're dying. Oh, I remember those days. You get people that come into like new streams and they want to, they either want to do emotes for you or they want, shoot, I missed that too. Or they come in just asking you to join their stream, which is, I mean, I guess that's a way to advertise, but like, oh, you're going down. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. Oh, I remember those dudes. Okay, so this level moves with you because you're going down. Oh shoot, I missed him. Oh, biscuits. You got a ground slam. Okay. Hello Neighbor was, oh, at least they start you here. Yeah, Hello Neighbor was wild. And I remember it was really fun at first because it made me jump, which was really, I missed it again. It made me jump, which was really fun. Like, I always look for games that are jumpy, but not like gross and scary. Like everybody's like, well, you should play Dead Space because Dead Space will scare the crap out of you. Well, I don't want to be scared. I don't mind like jumping. That's fine. Oh, how do you? It's because I'm talking while I'm playing this and I'm not paying attention. Biscuits! That's how you do it. Yay. Whoa, that was chancy. Okay. Oh, we got moving vines. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I can just let that go. I'm just not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yay! Did we do it? Did I get 300? Wow, that was nuts. Superman trailer is in the Discord. Don't watch if you hate Epic John Williams scores remix to 11. I think I'll be okay with it. I will watch it and see. I literally don't know who this person is. I don't know who this who was it? What was his name? Yeah, Hello Neighbor was one of those where it just kind of, it just really lost the plot somewhere along the line. And like the premise was solid. And I remember the very beginning part of it was really solid and it was fun. You were in the house, you were trying to figure out how to get into the basement, you were trying to figure out what he was hiding in the basement. Everything was weird. Everything made sense. You know, you could hide underneath the beds, you could vault out the windows, you could do all these things. The controls were not great. But then after that, everything just took such a weird turn. And so I ended up quitting it midstream and just being like, this isn't even fun anymore. This is so stupid. None of this makes sense. Okay, I remember these levels, these like floating, crazy floating. And I love this music so much. And I quit like midstream and we just watched a YouTube like playthrough of it because I was like, this literally is just, this is just garbage at this point. Oh, surprise. And not to say that the devs didn't work hard on it because I'm sure they did, but like the decisions they made were so bizarre. It just didn't make any sense. And it made the player experience really terrible. And what's interesting is if they made the Alpha 1 release, then chances are when they made the alpha, oh, are you kidding? Get it? Yeah, nice job. When they released more alpha versions and they were giving out like keys to YouTubers and stuff, surely these people were going, well, this is just terrible and this is just nonsensical and this doesn't make any sense. But they didn't fix any of it. They just added more nonsensical stuff and just made it even harder for people to play. So I don't really understand what their whole thing was. I just don't understand. Their concept was solid, but they really lost the plot somewhere in there. I'm not really sure where it happened or when it happened, but we watched a playthrough of it. And after the end of it, I was like, that literally makes zero sense. None of it makes sense. The story was weird. Nothing about it made any sense at all. And I was mad because I was like, man, I wasted money on this game. I don't like that. That is always my fear, is that I'm going to buy a game and spend money on it. Because I think I got it on the Switch store, and this is definitely where Steam trumps every other game platform, or every other like gaming console, is the fact that you can return the games if you've played a certain amount of time of it, or you have, like if you play it for less than 2 hours or something like that. But then again, I don't know if that would have worked for me because I think I played it for longer than 2 hours because the first part like took longer than 2 hours. But either way, and to be totally honest, I think the whole like non-returning situation is really crappy. Because, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, should you be able to return a digital game even if you've played a couple hours of it?
She wants ice cream. She had ice cream at all today.
I asked you to give her ice cream today. Did you never give her ice cream?
No, I didn't because I was like, do you want ice cream? And she's like, no.
Okay. She can absolutely have ice cream. That's fine. Oh, you got it through PS Plus. Okay, well, that makes sense. I actually paid money for it, and I was really disappointed. I was like, this was a total waste of money. I might have gotten it on sale, but I don't know. I feel like if you get a digital book through Amazon and you start reading it and you decide it's not for you and you don't like it, shouldn't you be able, oh, biscuits, shouldn't you be able to return that book? I mean, it's literally a digital file. That's all it is. So the idea of being, I thought I was gonna get cracked I was gonna get smooshed, but I did not. Whoa, this is crazy. Shouldn't you be able to return that? I mean, right? Like, am I crazy in thinking that? I don't feel like that's that crazy of a, I don't feel like that's that crazy of a claim to be like, hey, I bought this book and I actually really ended up hating it. So I should be able to get a refund, right? So if you get a game that you don't end up liking, even if you've put 4 hours into it, I feel like it's fair to give you some sort of refund or maybe like half back. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But like, it's a digital file. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the odd one out. Speaking of games with nonsense stories, I played through a game called Wanted Dead. Wow, well, these guys want me dead for sure. Look at that. What is happening here? We're all just, oh, okay. Oh, he's, okay. Who decides where that cage is flying? Like, that cage has wings. As long as the platform cannot offload the book and can verify the removal. The game wanted dead. The gameplay was good, but the story made no sense. Yeah, see, like, it's a delicate balance because you've got to have stories that make sense, but you also have to have gameplay that makes sense too. I don't know. I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's true. You have to be able to verify that the game is off or the book is like off your console or your Kindle or whatever. I've actually considered taking my book off of Amazon because I do not like that Amazon has now decided that you don't own books anymore. You are only renting them. And that irritates me a lot because that is not fair. Wow, it smells like burned popcorn.
I'd like to poll viewers and ask who likes to put hot sauce on their popcorn.
Raise of hands. Who likes to put hot sauce on their popcorn? Okay, wait. Two different things. Raise of hands. Who likes to put? We'll do hot sauce on their. I saw a reel once about how people would buy books, read them fast, and return them, and how it hurt the author because then Amazon would take money instead of giving it. Okay, that's a problem then. I guess I can understand that. But see, that's corruption. That's Amazon because Amazon should then give the money back to the author. Chain says, I love hot sauce, but nah. No. Ander
Have you ever put hot sauce on popcorn?
Mud says 0, but seasoning salt. I'm so hungry. All I had before I went live was, what did I eat? A couple strawberries. Which reminded me of that Nate Bargatze where he's like, I've been trying to stay away from candy, so I've been eating fruit instead, and everybody keeps telling me that I should stay away from fruit because fruit has a lot of sugar. And he's like, show me your fat fruit, friends. When you show me your fat fruit, friends, then maybe I will stop eating fruit instead of candy. Oh, we've got vines chasing us. Okay, this just got turned up to 11. We missed another one. Biscuits. Hey, it's Chaos. Oh, Chaos says, I use a little butter and Parmesan cheese. That's one I've never heard of. That's got good potential, Ander says. Oh, and I didn't even make it to... that level was crazy. It was hard to figure out like where, although I was off by a long, you know what? When you get a teensy, you also get lums. So that would make sense actually. Hi, Stixel. Castle in the clouds. There is a castle on a cloud. So I grew up with garlic butter and pickle salt. That's also got potential, apparently. Has anybody put pickle juice in their Dr. Pepper? Like that reel that went viral did a while ago? It was like this reel that went viral. Hey, look, wait a minute. Is that Mario? Ray Plumber. Always looking for coins, mushrooms, and shining stars in the Glade of Dreams, this fellow strongly reminds me of another famous hero. I need a hero! That was new. That must have been an addition they added when they brought this to the Switch, I would imagine. Popcorn sweet and salty or white cheddar. Dude, I love like white chocolate popcorn. But it is so intense. I can't. I can only take like 4 bites before I'm like, this is too much for me. Oh, altitude quickness. Great. Love that. You gotta be fast. Gotta be speedy.
Hot sauce on pizza rolls. That would be a must.
Hot sauce on pizza rolls?
You
Yeah.
have to put hot sauce on.
Oh, Wolf says lemon pepper seasoning on popcorn or pizza rolls? Oh, it was before the pizza rolls. Okay, so that was popcorn. Lemon pepper? I would have never thought to put lemon pepper seasoning on popcorn. I'm plain. I just do butter, but I also have, I am also very much a popcorn snob. And I only like popcorn made by my little popcorn maker that has the little spinny thing in the middle. I don't eat microwave popcorn anymore. I'm kind of a popcorn snob.
When you hot sauce them, then you can try putting...
Sometimes a little garlic too. Oh, we just lost my internet again. Isn't that so silly for my my stream to cut out like literally when I'm supposed to. I'll do another level because this is technically the time that I would start to sign off, but it's like basically my stream restarted like 3 times today. Great. Fantastic. Well, I guess we can do this. There we go. I'm not bold with my flavors. I'm really not. I pretty much am just like pretty boring with my flavors. I know, I'm sorry about my internet today, you guys. That sucks. Ah, here's our second Dark Teensy. I like how his hair came off too. Oh, there's a secret up there. I see it. Yeah. Woo. Whoa. That's scary. I'm not very bold with my flavors, and Ander is kind of... Now, hold on just a second. I'm supposed to control Murphy, and I'm supposed to... What is the weather like tonight? 82? Okay. Oh, I think I'm only supposed... Okay, I know what my problem is. It's because I'm trying to hold down... Yes, it's because I'm trying to hold down the... Oh! I'm trying to hold down the run button while I am actually, like, floating, and you don't have to actually do that. How can you not love these Teensies? I love them so much. Some of my favorite little characters in games. Okay, this is probably some of my favorite music in the whole game. Okay. Oh no! Oh! No! We're gonna try that again. Because we can. Yay! I'm free! Should learn this on the piano. Probably not. I have not taken any more time to learn Phi's Lament on the piano. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, so much is. Hey, it's Sword Art! Sword Art, you have to try this game. If you liked Mario Wonder, you will like this game. This game's platforming is even more intense than Mario Wonder's. I know, by Hello Neighbor Dev, yeah, right? That they were like, do you hear that? Somebody's talking about us. Just felt a disturbance. Disturbance in the force. Look, man, all you gotta do is make sure that your puzzles make sense. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so this is not a level that... So he'll wait for you. Oh, that's nice of him. He's like, I'm trying to get away from you, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, no! But I'm gonna wait for you to appear. Perfect. That makes perfect sense. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am second guessing myself too much. Just gotta trust it, man. Just gotta trust it. Oh. That's too... Okay, nope. I do not have a heart. Moms! Okay. We're gonna get him now. Yep, here we go. Did I get all three Teensies? I know some Hello Neighbor dev is like, get her, boys. I would believe that if my internet hadn't also cut out like earlier during the stream. So my stream has started 3 times today. It was the Amazon customers that couldn't get a refund for Susie's digital book. I have definitely considered... Oh, I missed the Queen. I have considered pulling my book off of Amazon and just being like, look, man, just making myself like a website and just being like, you want a book? Just email me and I'll send it to you. You just Venmo me like $2, $3, and I'll send you one. Because I just hate the idea that Amazon now has this whole, and this is, we've talked about this so many times. This is the problem with the digital world, right? We've talked about this regarding streaming. We've talked about this regarding games. We've talked about this regarding like buying movies. I own all the Lord of the Rings movies, but I can only watch them on Apple TV. That's it. So while a lot of people will be like, well, Apple's not going anywhere. Well, like maybe not, but you never know. And so what happens someday when the Apple store is just, you know, or when like the app doesn't work anymore, or maybe Apple, you know, maybe Apple does go away someday or something. Like, what do I do then? So it's the whole problem of, yeah, this fella. He's a teensy! Oh my gosh, I just realized that. I never picked up that he was a teensy. He's a teensy with a big old beard. So that's my issue with Amazon, but I don't really know how to, like, I don't know. I worry about that. Oh, these guys can shoot. Ah, okay, that was stupid of me. But I've thought about it, but I don't know. And this goes back to my problem with, like, being so tired at the end of the day. I can't even sit down and write. I would love to sit down and write, but I just, by the end of the day, it's so mentally exhausting. My days are so mentally exhausting. I missed all those teensies, didn't I? Unless they're somewhere around here. Oh, there they are. I also really love this music a lot. I really love the strings going. Love it. And I know that my mic is technically, like, delayed for you guys, so I'm not actually singing on, like, the beat, but that's the cost of using voice mod, because my mic is slightly delayed. We're just gonna let that fireball go. Speaking of things going away, I read they shut down Skype. Yes, Skype died this year, and then there were some other things. Oh, that's right, these flying frogs with their bazookas. I have a memory that's coming of that situation later on. Ugh. Huh. Oh my. Am I supposed to make that? Oh, nope. I was gonna say, am I supposed to make that jump? No way, not with the wind. Yeah, Skype is no longer, which does kind of surprise me, but maybe not, because I feel like, well, I guess it does surprise. It doesn't surprise me because everything has some sort of, like, for a while there, Skype was it. You wanted to, like, video chat with somebody, that was Skype, man. And then Apple got their own thing, and Google got their own thing, and yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. But why did Skype fall when Zoom didn't? It's interesting. Zoom, like, single-handedly kept the COVID, like, kept work going with COVID. I feel like everybody was doing Zoom. We were doing Zoom church because we weren't allowed to be at the church building together, and so we were doing Zoom church. First, we were streaming it on YouTube, and we were using OBS, actually. I was kind of like the stream person. And then Skype had technically been bought by Microsoft and wrapped into Teams for Business, and now has been wrapped into the current Teams release. Okay. So it's not so much that Skype, like, died, it was that it kind of became something different and kind of changed and was connected with something else. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I can... Come on, seriously. I want those lumps, please. Okay, wait, I want to read what's happening. Giant Bomb and Polygon? What is Giant Bomb? It was, neither was Voodoo, and now it's Fandango. Oh, like, Voodoo isn't a thing anymore, or did it change? Wait, Voodoo was separate than Fandango, wasn't it? But Fandango's still a thing. Or what happened with Microsoft? I bought a movie, and when I went to watch it again a few months later, it was nowhere to be found. When I called Microsoft, they said they could see the purchase, but couldn't explain what happened. When I was told, and then I was told, well, you just have to purchase it again. That's terrible. See, so that is my issue with having my book on Amazon, because it's like, I've got the file. Anybody want the file? You just let me know. And maybe, you know, I'll need beta readers someday if I can ever finish my sequel. I'll need beta readers. But, like, what you do, like, obviously I can't print a book on my own. So Amazon, as far as printing a paperback, then yes, printing a paperback, you have to use Amazon or you have to use some sort of printing service, not just Amazon. There are definitely other things, but you have to use some sort of printing service because I can't print that on my own. But that's fine, because if you buy a paperback copy, then you own the book, right? It's the digital copy that's a problem. It's the fact that that's really dirty of Amazon for people to be returning their books and then not returning the money to the authors. That sucks. The authors get screwed. Voodoo was separate from Fandango, and you would redeem digital releases on it, and now it was taken over by Fandango. Okay. And the reality is, you know, I don't know how to market my book anyway, and so it's like, well, it's on Amazon if people want to buy it, but I don't know. I hate the fact that Amazon has that much control to be able to be like, all right, well, you don't own a book anymore. You don't actually own any of this content. You're basically just renting it from us, and we can decide to pull it whenever we want. That's really screwing over authors too. So that's really frustrating. This also is insane. All of these moving platforms and everything, crazy. It takes platforming to a whole new level. I've got 564 lums. Oh, it's on, baby. Here it comes. Can I go down faster? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can put out those fires. Holy cow, look at their teeny little legs. Trying to keep them up in the air. No! Okay, I can shoot up. I can also die. I didn't say biscuits. Somehow I don't doubt that. Yeah, that's really frustrating. So that's the big problem with this whole digital age and all this digital stuff. And I just listened to a talk given by somebody. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was at like a conference about how screens are ruining our classrooms because, and maybe Mac can attest to this, I don't know. And maybe ruin is the wrong term, but you know, I've got friends whose kids have total screen addictions, and that's obviously not screens in the classroom per se, but like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, well, Charlotte does her 2 hours of screen time when she gets home from school because, you know, that's what I used to do when I got home from school, right? But I didn't do screens in school. And so all of a sudden, when I listened to this talk, I was like, oh my gosh, how many hours of screen time is Charlotte doing at school? How much is she sitting in front of an iPad or a TV screen? So I asked her, I said, how much screen time do you think you get at school? And she was like, oh, I get a lot. Like we sit in front of, like everything's done on screens. Now, Charlotte is one of those people that, she's one of those kids the school just works really well for. So even though she likes screens and even though she loves playing games, she's able to compartmentalize that and she's able to be like, this is screen time. This is different. But I have friends whose kids cannot function without a screen, whether it's a Switch or it's a tablet or whatever. And I've been over at their houses where their kids are going, you know, when can we play? When can we play? When can we play? Oh, we have a timed level. 5th level of awesomeness. Yeah, because now their books are on computers or devices, or they're taking tests on screens. They're not even really taking tests. Okay, wait. Enemies from another world invaded a painting you've already visited. It created a new painting where you'll find Teensies to save. As you save more Teensies, new invasion of painting. Oh, is this a Dark Rayman one? Oh no, that's... Okay. Do you guys remember in Astrobot when you had those birds you had to beat? This is the same thing. All these little Teensies are strapped to rockets. And you have to get to the end of the level in time before the rockets get shot off. Okay, so we got 60 seconds to save the Teensy Queen. We got 40 seconds to save the Teensy Jester and 50 seconds to save the Teensy King. Oh my gosh. Well, this is where the leaderboard comes in. This is speed running, right? Oh shoot, I just lost it. Maybe? Oh, yeah, that gave me... Oh, dang it. Oh, I remember these levels making my thumb so sore. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't know if that gave me enough speed. Yeah. That's the same thing that happened last time. I gotta remember the fire. Remember the fire. So I may not be a speedrunner, but I've done these games, or these levels. Oh, I don't know if that gave me enough speed either. Oh my gosh. Oh! Hey, it's Penny! Oh my gosh, I love this game so much, but this level might make me kind of this level might make me change my... I forgot about these levels. So here I am feeling like the Mario Wonder level. That one time that took me almost my entire stream. Yeah. That's this one. You know what? I feel like I'm missing that. Oh, that was better. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That was it. I missed it. Oh, no. Oh, biscuits. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we did it. 29 seconds. 10 seconds to spare. It is absolutely deceptively difficult. It is indeed. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that again. I did it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to do that again. That's so much stress. So there are two types of like extra paintings. There are the timed ones, and then there are these ones where like a dark Rayman appears, and the dark Rayman follows your every move. And those levels are like absolutely diabolical. Timed levels mean speeding to get the best time. Yeah, so I've seen it, and I've seen, you know, kids sitting in grocery carts watching screens at this grocery store. I've never done that with my kids, but you know, I certainly understand it, especially the more kids you have. Like, I totally get it. And I'm not saying that that's neither right or wrong. I'm simply saying that we definitely live in a society where kids most of the time, or you're sitting down at a restaurant and kids are, you know, I remember actually going to a restaurant with my cousin when we all went out to Boston for my mom's memorial. I remember she was fighting with her kids, her youngest in particular, who was like 2. And we were trying to have this big family dinner where we had all this family in town, and, you know, we were in town and we were trying to all kind of be together, and she was having a really hard time focusing because her kids were being crazy. So she finally turned on her phone and sat her phone down in front of her kid. And I remember she and I locked eyes, and she goes, "I lost." And I just said, you know what? Sometimes it just is like that. Like, I've had plenty of those times. I completely understand that. And it's hard because there's a fine line between, you know, well, Ander has banned Fortnite in the house. Charlotte is never allowed to play Fortnite. And Charlotte has zero interest in Fortnite. But luckily with Charlotte, I'm able to give her, she's always been able to be okay with those boundaries. And she's always been able to be like, okay, I've done my screens for 2 hours. And when I come in and say, all right, you've got 5 minutes until screen time ends. And once that screen time ends, she turns it off and she's done with it. But I've seen plenty of kids that, like, they're just looking for that next 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes. I've just got to finish this thing. I've got to save. I've got to finish this quest. I've got to do all of these things. People don't think it be like it is, but it do. I know. And it's so hard. It's so hard. And then of course you run into the same problem. I run into this problem with Auden, where during the day, if there's something I really need to do, Sword Art says, Ander, you dropped this. And he put a picture of a crown for not allowing Charlotte to play Fortnite. And Fortnite is what one of my friend's kids just cannot stop playing. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to play Fortnite all the time. And like even a minute, like he's got brothers and all of them are very competitive. And so every single one of them is like, well, he got 10 minutes. How come I can't get 10 minutes? You know, and then 10 minutes turns into him playing for 10 minutes and then his brother's watching. So then it turns into more screen time for each of them, which is really challenging. And that's not something I struggle with as much, because Charlotte plays her Switch and Auden will watch like Dora the Explorer, and they're doing their separate things and it's fine and they can do it at the same time. But if they both wanted to play the same game, that would be really, really hard. But it's such a problem. It's such a necessary kind of evil. It's such a conundrum, because if there's something I really need to do, you know, I'll give Auden, like I want to take a nap, you know, so I'll give Auden the iPad, or I'll sit her down with an episode of Elmo or something. But it is harder to get her off of it than it would have been if I would have just not given it to her in the first place. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. So I don't really know what the fix is, but screens in schools is probably definitely not helping. It's probably not helping, because then you have kids that their attention spans are struggling. My brother said that about his son. I mean, it's technically his stepson. Well, no, it's his son because he adopted him. And he said, you know, I can't get that kid to focus for more than 8 seconds at a time. And that's what TikTok is also doing, right? All of our attention spans are struggling. And so luckily Charlotte is the type of kid that school works for. She can follow directions. She can be in school mode, and then she can come home and be in screen mode. And then she can turn off screen mode and be in like play with her sister mode, you know? but she's not interested in Fortnite. She has no interest in it. And I actually went to my friend's house a little while. This was my friend that just moved. Unfortunately, I'm really sad that she's gone. But when we got there, you know, her son was playing. Her son wanted to play, which is fine. And part of the reason that she and Charlotte and these boys in her church class are all friends are because they're all the same age, but she likes to play video games with them. And so that's great. And she can play with them. But when I came upstairs, he was just playing a game and she was just sitting on the couch. And I was like, okay, now wait a second. I thought the deal was we needed to play together. And he said, well, Charlotte didn't want to play. And I said, well, then why don't you find a game that she does want to play? And he was so annoyed that I kind of came in and wrecked it for him. But I was like, that's not really fair to have a friend over and then be like, here, you sit here and watch me play this. And Charlotte was like, Mama, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And I said, well, it kind of is though, because we're not being very respectful and we're not really being equal here. He just wants to play his game and he's looking for an excuse to do it. And he's telling you, well, do you want to play this with me? And you say no. And so he's like, okay, well, I'll just play it and you can sit and watch. That's not fun. I mean, it can be, I guess, but I knew that they had multiple player games, like multiple multiplayer games. So I was like, why don't you guys play something together? But she does. She knows when to lock in. She knows when to focus. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm really, really, really grateful for that. Part of the problem with public school is that it's supposed to be a one size fits all, but education can't really be a one size fits all because so many kids learn in different ways. So what if your kid wants to sit there and mutter to himself while he writes down a bunch of things or read out loud to himself, or he needs to kind of like move around and like think about things and kind of sit there. But in schools, it's like you have to sit down, you have to be quiet, and you have to focus on your work. Well, not everybody focuses in that way. Everybody has different ways. Some kids want to kick their chair and do this while they're thinking. And it's not that they're not working, it's that they're thinking. And I mean, how are you supposed to have this whole entire class of kids where you're like, no, you've got to be quiet. But what if they don't learn that way? It's really hard. So I consider myself really lucky that I have a daughter that can, you know, that my kid can focus in school and doesn't have a problem with that, you know, but like the screen addiction comes for everyone because we all sit on our phones too. Oh my gosh. I scroll through YouTube and it's not that I'm watching videos. I'm looking for videos that I find videos to download and then I listen to them while I take my walks. So that's the way I justify it. But the reality is I'm still staring at a screen. And when Auden comes to talk to me, I'm still staring at a screen. And so our kids are vying for our time and it's crazy. And I'm not saying that anybody is right or wrong. I'm just saying that we are the generation that remembers what it was like before we had all this technology. And soon there's going to be it's going to be a generation, like ultimately there are going to be multiple generations and on and on and on and on that don't remember what it was like, right? We all remember what it was like. And it's kind of like that quote from Andy from The Office where he says, I wish there was a way for you to know you're in the good times before you leave them or something like that. And, you know, the problem is screens and technology is amazing, but we're now seeing the effects of them. We're seeing heightened anxiety, heightened depression, especially among teenage girls. We're seeing cyberbullying on the rise. We're seeing, oh shoot, he's telling me we can't do the snake activity and I'm so mad about it. Okay. Good thing you created the video, Rex. I know, right? I download them and I'll listen to them. But we're now seeing the effects of the screens and being constantly connected to news and people going viral, but then people also being doxxed and all of this crazy stuff. And unfortunately, we're all contributing to this because we're all using all these, you know, and then you've got the bigger problem of like Google and Apple and Facebook and all these big companies that are taking our data and selling our data. And it just all rolls into this massive, massive thing. So it's crazy, but I really try to keep a balance with my girls. I don't watch TV during the day. I don't leave the TV on during the day. The TV only turns on when the girls are watching it. But, yeah, the attention spans are slipping, and that's pretty much on everybody. Like I've definitely noticed my attention span. Like I'm sitting here like waiting for like a YouTube video to load and I'll pull up like my phone and start scrolling on my phone. I can't sit there for like just a couple minutes and let it load without looking at something else. You know what I mean? Anyway. And like I said, I'm not attacking anyone or saying anybody is right or wrong for giving their kid a screen or not, because goodness knows my kids do screen time too. It's just crazy the world that we live in, that it's become so that we all have these smartphones and yet smartphone addiction, especially in young people, is such a thing. And yet kids are getting phones at younger and younger ages. And of course I'm sitting here going, oh, Charlotte's not going to have a smartphone till she's like 16, or at least a phone that like connects to the internet, or she's not going to have social media till she's like 16. But you know, it gets harder and harder when all their friends have it and she's missing out. And then there's the FOMO, and it's really, really hard. I'd like to think that I could like stay strong, but I don't know. Causing people to say things they wouldn't normally say. Absolutely. The rise in like Karens and whatever the men are called, Kens or whatever, you know, this rise in, you know, people being able to, and then just like I said, like cyberbullying, but then people start to lose that kind of, chads, and people just losing kind of the ability to, also the people kind of losing the ability to be able to just talk civilly to one another about things that they may disagree on. It just becomes this like constant, like, well, you need to follow my point of view or else we can't be friends or whatever. And that's really hard. It's just crazy. But on the other hand, like I love social media for a lot of reasons. And I love, although I don't use social media really now other than like Twitch and YouTube. But I'm not on Facebook and I'm not on Instagram, or I do have a Facebook, but that's because we have like a church Facebook page. It's the only thing I use it for. But like Instagram and stuff, I got rid of it. I couldn't control myself. I had no self-control and I would waste hours on it. And I finally was just like, I can't do this anymore. So it is what it is, but so my internet gave out 3 times during this. Yeah, no, I don't. I tried doing Twitter when I first started my book, or I first released my book, because everybody, like all the online resources told me, I don't even do Reddit. All these online people were like, oh, you need to use Twitter. That's the best way to market your book. But I could never figure out, no, it was internet, because Anders' internet went out and so did Auden's. Auden was like, I just want to watch Dora. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have any control. But ultimately, I think human connection is great. And I believe that social media can be used for good, because if it weren't for things like Twitch and it weren't for things like, I think I do still have the account. I think it's just my author account, SG Miney. I think so. But ultimately, I think social media can be used for good. If it weren't for Twitch, I wouldn't have ever met you guys. And if it weren't for YouTube, I never would have met a lot of you guys. And so, like, there are obviously great things about it, but I think we still need to remember people are human beings. They're not just, you know, you can't just say mean things because you're hidden behind a screen. Mean words can still hurt. We still need to be respectful of people. We still need to be respectful of people's choices and people's, you know, opinions and things like that, even if they may not align with yours. And not scream at people just because they differ from you, or, you know, you shouldn't say nasty things about people's appearances or whatever. And this all sounds like common sense, but for a lot of people, it's not. So social media has definitely created kind of this, it feels kind of like a snake eating its own tail, you know, but anyway. But hey, I appreciate everybody being here today. I love this game so much. I'm sure you guys can probably tell that. Oh yeah, no, I did. I just haven't had a chance to reply. That's all. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Please don't worry. Seriously, don't worry. I've read it last night late, and I was like, I need to go to bed. And then of course I laid in bed and scrolled on my phone, which I could have replied, but I didn't even think about it. I need to figure out what's going on with this activity tomorrow night. I was hoping we could do the snake activity, but okay. Anyway, oh, Land Rider's on a plane. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, my internet gave out 3 times today. That's why it said my stream started 3 different times. I appreciate everybody being here. And I've just been answering some of Scarecrow's questions about my faith, actually, which I'm open to anybody. If they want to send me questions about my faith and my beliefs, totally open to that. I do think it would be wise for us to have some sort of AMA with Ander in here, because that was a really good experience. And that was a long time ago. So it's probably about time for us to do one again. Because it's definitely easier to discuss things kind of more face-to-face than it is. I guess my one issue with doing a Discord like round table is what I don't want is for things to turn into a debate. I am not looking to debate anybody. Ander is not looking to debate anybody. Not that I'm saying any of you would turn it into a debate, but sometimes things can, sometimes when you start talking about differences of opinions or beliefs or whatever, every once in a while things can turn into this, well, but you know, it can turn into kind of an argument or not an argument, but like a debate. And that's not what I'm looking to do. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. And Andrew is happy to answer them, but I'm not looking to like debate anything with anybody. Does that make sense? Like I have my beliefs, people have their beliefs, and that's kind of how that's just kind of where I am. So I'm not saying that anybody would turn it into like, because but I will say I have had that happen before. I've had that happen before. Luckily, that was with the person that is no longer a member of this community because they were banned. But that was part of the reason that there were issues there as well, was whenever we had like a voice chat, like whether we did a watch party or whatever, things always seemed to kind of turn into this weird, like, he just liked making me feel uncomfortable on camera, whether it was on Discord or whether it was in Twitch. So it's not that I don't want to give people a voice and say, well, you guys, I don't want to talk to you face to face, like, or like on cameras. That's not it at all. But if we're going to do that, then there needs to be kind of a level of like, all right, this is an AMA, but we're not here to debate anything. I don't want to debate anybody else. And I don't want anybody to feel like they're trying to debate me either. It's just a matter of answering questions. But have an excellent flight, Landrider. I appreciate, an immediate ban from voice. I wish I would have thought to do that back in the day, but I didn't. And it is what it is. So now I've learned. But anyway, like I said, if anybody has questions, feel free to send me messages on Discord because I'm happy to answer them. I just can't answer them like super fast because sometimes it takes me a while to type things out. So it's not that I forget, or it's not that I'm ignoring, it's that I'm trying to process and I'm trying to like come up with how to answer. You know what I mean? Thanks for that follow, Jay Thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. I bet you have heard that before. But I appreciate everybody being here today, and I would imagine that we could probably have a very civil discussion, a very civil AMA, but you know, like I said, there has to just be some level of like some level of expectation, right? In any sort of discussion, I think there should be. That's when problems happen, is when the expectations are not met or like different. So, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love this game so much. So I'm looking forward to coming back and playing it tomorrow. And then we will also do Skyward Sword on Friday because I also love Skyward Sword. So we're having a great time all around. It's fantastic. I appreciate the follow, Jay. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys. Don't ever forget how important you are and how much you matter. I know sometimes our minds can play tricks on us, telling us that we don't matter and that we aren't important, but that's just simply not true. We do matter, and we all can offer certain things that no one else can. And that's one of the reasons I really, really love, I know, look at her. She's singing. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah. We had to look that up the other day, what that song was called. I hummed it into Google. So thank you so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry about the internet today. Hopefully we don't have those issues tomorrow.
Internet? My phone was perfectly
Oh, my internet went out 3 times. Boo. But everybody enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your time zone, wherever you are. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye.